What's good? What's good? This is Stika. This is Stika the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support on mi gente. I hope you taking care of yourself, man, because, it's a lot of things going on, man. So what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? The year, we almost mid-year. We got 6 more months down the line. What are you gonna do different today that you didn't get a chance to do yesterday? You gotta start planning, man. A lot of things about to change. Hey, 2024 has not been them years that you be like, hey, we just gonna chill, we're gonna figure this out. Nah, it's been one of those years that you gotta figure it out now, man. And I will say this, man, when you got them lonely days and you trying to figure it out, hey, stay positive, man. Stay positive. I got a chance to check out this interview, right? Alexis, Texas, and Jenna Star, and Private Talk, man. I'm gonna drop that link in my description. I feel like at this specific episode with Jenna Star, right? And y'all can Google it, man. Look, I'm not gonna do that. We've done this before, man. We're not gonna do this again. There's a lot of restrictions. If y'all have not noticed that you can't be looking up that kind of stuff, and you shouldn't be. Come on, man. Especially if you're a man. But we gotta be stronger as men. Them temptations are there, but guess what? You could do it, man. Stop. Sea un sucio, cabrón. No, but yeah. But this specific interview, man, I really do think that it needs to be promoted more. There's certain things that Jenna Starr talks about the anxiety, about, depression, about some of the things that the pressure of being in the adult entertainment business. And as we know, man, that it's been a lot of things happening to certain adult entertainers, and it's not easy for them, man. And I think that we are quick to judge, and I understand that sometimes these women, they want some of them, not all of them, but some of them want a significant other, and to understand. And men, we're very hard on that because we're looking at like, man, if another man could do this with you. And I blame today's society, right? Because when you think about like an Adam 22, when he puts it out there, we're having a big platform. He got married, he got his wife, but he's like, man, my wife could go ahead and do this with this other gentleman, and we could do it together, and vice versa, It's like it's too much going on to a point where I could see why some of these women are not really happy with their lives. I could see how some of these men are really not happy with their life. And this specific episode, man, y'all need to check it out because she talks about this stuff. And I think, me personally, I think Alexis Texas did an excellent job of countering back of, hey, you putting too much pressure on yourself. You're doing this. And it's like the advice that you got to give these people. It's therapy, man. It's therapy. How many people have went to therapy? I know I went to therapy before for a lot of, not a lot, but I went to therapy for certain situations. And sometimes, man, all you need to do is just speak those thoughts, those things that you go through. Because like I said from the very beginning, have you ever been in a situation where you left alone with your thoughts and everything is not going right, in the negativity, the pressure of trying to be successful, or the pressure of trying to satisfy your needs in a way where, hey, look, I know I could do better, or even if you have kids, how to be a better or responsible parent. It all affects everybody, right? Some people have to take medication. Some people have to talk about it. But I think with this specific episode and the fact it's not being pushed out there, I think a lot more adult entertainers could have this conversation, because what we see on social media and what everything is being presented, that's the only way that you be able to get money, right? But that's only a few. Let's just be real. There's not everybody that's doing the OF account is making millions. Not everybody that is in that kind of industry is like, oh yeah, we breaking in the bank. But sometimes, you got to think about it. Is the money really worth it? If you know that you're capable of doing something else and be able to potentially have a peaceful lifestyle, you don't feel like the standards of how you gotta look, because she even described it like in the industry, you have to look a certain way. You have to. You ain't got no choice. You can't be throw flojo and shit, though, be all loose and talking about, it works for some, not for all, but the image of what people look at in that business, they're looking for a specific look. So by her going into the fact that she's open to speak about this, right? How many people are dealing with this mental problems, the anxiety, the depression, and then they don't have no way to get it out because they don't have the opportunity to sit down with a person that's been in the game. And that could go for anybody, man. I'm not just talking about in that industry. I'm talking about even in the hip hop industry, in the sports industry, in the entertainment. Like, it could go with even in families. When you're struggling through certain problems financially and you're going through it, sometimes you can't even talk to your significant other, and you gotta find a way or get some help before you end up like losing it. I've been in those situations, man, where I had no other way to express myself, man. I was going through it at one point in my life that I was doing everything by the book, right? I was waking up early in the morning. I was going to the gym. I went and did my job. I worked another job, and I did this consistently for months, and then my body just shut down. It completely shut down, and I wrecked my car. Luckily, nothing bad happened to me because I was literally around the corner from the house. But at that moment, I realized, like, I'm doing a lot. But the reason why I was doing so much because I was literally fighting through my own problems inside my head and not speaking those problems with somebody and addressing them and saying, hey, man, I'm really going through it right now, man. Like, just hear me out. Can you just listen to me? Or can you give me some kind of advice that will probably motivate me to, like, hey, I need to do this. And by me expressing those feelings and those thoughts and what I was thinking, it helped me out. And it is so helpful to get those out because I'm telling you, man, a lot of people are going through it, man. Like I said, 2024 is not a joke. If y'all have not realized all the things that are going on, it's not easy for anybody, man. Everybody's facing some kind of struggle. They're going through their own personal problems. And to have somebody that clearly is saying, hey, look, I'm making money, I'm doing good, but I'm still going through these problems mentally. That lets you know, like, hey, all money doesn't solve problems, man. You could be the richest person in the world and still be miserable and still want to be like, I'm done with life, right? So I'm going to put, like I said, I'm going to put that video in my description. I want you to check it out. It's at the very beginning, towards the end, they talk about other things. But at the very beginning, she talks about, these things that you go through. And sometimes, man, you just need somebody to listen to, like just listen to you, man. Or somebody just pay attention and kind of guide you and kind of tell you good things about yourself when you can't even figure it out because it's so difficult. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched the whole interview. I was surprised. I was like, it's been a while since I watched the entire interview that has to do with adult entertainers. Because I'm like, after a while, you listen to like the pillow talks and all that. I'm like, man, all right, whatever, man. It's going left. Like nothing about this interview actually is inspirational, motivational. It doesn't do anything for me. But to see Jenna Starr and Alexis Texas speak about something that's that serious, right? I think that a lot more adult entertainers need to go sit down on that couch, have that conversation, and express themselves, and maybe get those thoughts or negative energies out so they could move on. Because that industry, man, you hear some dark things, man. And like I said, I don't wish no woman, no man ever even tapped into that. Because there's so many other things you could do with life, man. But hey, everybody chooses their own path in life. Like I said, I'm not here to judge nobody. I just wish them the best, man. But go ahead and do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente. To side, hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right, one.